Okay, morning folks, and welcome to the briefing on Wednesday the 23rd, taking place from my home in Winchester, as my daughter appears to have developed a nasty, unpleasant cough, and we're now having to get her tested for COVID, so I won't be at Lasham for the next few days until we get a result one way or the other. So what have we got today? This is the overnight picture. We've had rain at various times overnight. You can see these fronts beginning to roll through, and as the day goes on, the second one comes across us, and that's got a little bit more bite to it. But it's still sort of locked in a sort of low pressure system scenario for the next 24 hours at least. With that deepening low pressure developing across Ireland and then tracking across the north of England and bringing in for tomorrow and tomorrow afternoon quite strong winds across the UK. I think they're talking of 30-knot gusts tomorrow, and then as it drifts away, going into a northerly flow for Friday before the sort of next low pressure begins to develop out here. So winds today, westerly, not strong. At the moment, we're looking at most of the sort of forecasts around about 15 knots at flying heights, a little bit less on the ground, probably dead westerly to be honest, for most of the day before the rain gets here. And the TAFs, I just thought I'd include the Farnborough one. It says 230, 10 knots. It's more like about 250 on the ground at the moment. Scattered 2,500 feet. Well, I think that's going to be a very, very short interlude if it gets to that. More like broken at Farnborough between sort of 9 and 12, broken at 1,200 feet. So that really means broken at 800 feet at Lasham, and temporarily between sort of probably between 12, 1 o'clock onwards for the rest of the afternoon, 6,000 meters rain and showers at 1,200 feet. From to roll through, it's just west of Bournemouth at the moment. I think we've got perhaps a couple of hours before it actually gets to us here. It will be breaking up a little bit, but I think it's still going to be heavy at times and fairly persistent for most of the afternoon. The projected scenario of that from Top Meteo is exactly the same. Their timing is somewhere between 11 and 12 o'clock. That's 11 local, that's 12, so the rain reaching us somewhere around midday and then staying with us certainly for the next 4 or 5 hours after that. Possibility for the evening group as the rain clears through, depending on what the clearance is like behind that. There might be a chance for the evening group to operate and get some flying in. And then for tomorrow, we're again looking at, as I say, showers on and off, quite windy. That's 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. So chance of soaring in between the showers, but the strength of the wind, I think tomorrow is going to be quite challenging. Certainly by midday, you're looking at gusts in excess of 30 knots and much stronger down on the coast. So possible flyable day, but blustery. If anybody does go flying today, airspace wise, not a lot going on. Local to Lasham. In terms of jet movements, nothing I've been notified about. from the office, but I haven't got access to emails at the moment because there's a snag with the Lasham system, so I can't see if there's any flight plans been filed. But as I say, I think it's a very small possibility, small window today to. Okay, so if we don't, the strength of the wind. Okay, folks, see you at the briefing tomorrow.